There it is. You're so smart. That's why you help me. Okay, so we're gonna get started seated and in Janu Sirsasana A. So you're gonna start your playlist. It's called Zoom 1017. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it now. And we're gonna start in Janu Sirsasana A with the right leg out and the left foot tucked in. Okay. And you can have a block nearby if you need it, but I just want you to sort of just explore with this little shimmy side to side. So again, we're in Janu Sirsasana A. So the leg's got out to the side, the leg is directly from your hip, right? So you're just gonna sit up tall and just see what's available with your hands out. And just like move your foot a little bit back and forth. And really start to press that left foot into the right side, right? So there's this nice stretching tall with the body, the navel is gently pulled in. And again, just fingertips out to the side. You can already feel when you flex this right foot, this gentle opening of the hamstring. So we're just going to take the arms up on the inhale and just exhale out. I'm just going to face you for a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. There you go, from outside. Go ahead and keep that right foot flexed. Inhale, reach up. And on the exhale, you're going to take your left arm open inside the shin. So I want you to feel a little pressure on the back of your left wrist underneath the knee, so not on the knee, but onto the shin. And you can already feel a little stretch in your backside left QL muscle. You're going to take the right arm straight up to the sky. I want you to feel like you're moving your hands in opposite directions. There's one on your shin, and then there's one up to the sky. So there's a gentle stretch right at your pec, all down the right side. One more breath, sit tall. And on the exhale, you're just going to gently spin to the right, and then you're going to take this right hand out to the right. So you're going to keep the pressure on the back of this left wrist and arm, pulling the shin away beneath the leg. And you're going to start to crawl forward wherever you can land, right? So as we do this, remember, you want to lengthen your belly, keep your spine long, and just maybe your hand grabs. What I end up doing is turning my left hand down to the ground, but I'm still kind of moving it back against the shin. So it's this oppositional force to help stretch the right hamstring. Maybe you go down little by little. So watch your back, especially if your back is tweaky. And if you have a block at home, any forward fold, whether it's standing or sitting here, put a block underneath your rib cage to your thigh. So Meg, I think you're here now or later. This would be a really good thing for you to do in this position. So 2 more breaths, everything. We're just holding this big muscle. Again, a little pressure back with this left forearm against the shin. Slowly rise up, and all you're going to do is bend your right foot. We're going to take 1 before speed in. Right? You're going to start with your fingertips out and behind you as you gently scooch your seat towards this right thigh. So what happens is we tend to round and pull the back away from the leg. You want to create this cow shape. So the heart is high, the collarbones are wide. You're pushing down through your right foot, and you're flexing out through your left foot. You're going to either stay here or, and again, if you've got a tweaky back, it's really important that as you start to roll into this hip, the backward motion might really bother you. So just kind of go to the side. All we're looking for is some sensation all around this big left glute muscle. And I've just got my left foot cradled by my right elbow. Right. A few more rounds like that, just finding what's available. We're going to be back here again later. You're going to cross that left ankle over, and then you're going to turn your fingertips towards you. We're going to come to reverse table. So try not to get stuck here in no man's land. I want you to physically push into this right glute. So you really do make a table. Then the left knee goes down. Chin stays on the chest for this one. Feel the collarbones broaden, feel the navel engage. And again, I want you to feel like you're scrubbing your right heel down and forward. Breathe in here. And then come to traditional reverse table. Left foot meets right foot. You're going to take your hands a little wider than shoulder width, and we're just going to shoot the hips through slowly. You're going to feel your core engage. Inhale, lift up, squeeze the glutes a little or left. Exhale, navel back, chin down. So this is like your cat pose. This is like your cow pose. And then navel to spine round. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And on the exhale, pause for a moment, feel that belly, lower the bum, and just come the other way. So right foot into seated tree here. And again, you're just going to sit tall to begin with. Okay? Flex your left foot again. Just feel the gentle opening just by doing that of your left hamstring. And if you see you again, we're going to go ahead and reach those arms up. Inhale, exhale. Let's go for 2 more. Sitting down strongly underneath your sit bones, lifting up through your navel, knitting your ribs in. You're going to leave your left arm up to the sky. You're going to take this right palm open and gently pull back. So again, you're going in opposite directions. The hand underneath this right shin. And then you're just opening through the heart, reaching this left hand high. And then you're going to take it down to the ground, keeping this pressure here of arm against leg, leg against arm as you gently crawl out again. Give a tweaky back. Lock on the top of your left thigh so the rib cage lays on it. You're already going to feel how amazing that feels. But keep this pressure. And again, sometimes I just tend to turn my hand down. It just happens on its own. So we're seeking a stretch here. Don't pull, don't push, don't tug, just breathe. Slowly lift up. And we're going to come to that number 4 position. So I'm just going to face this way. You're going to cross your right ankle over that left thigh. And again, try not to be shrugged. You want to open first. This might be enough for you. You're going to just gently scooch your tush towards this left thigh. Just seeing what's available. And it's not just to rock and roll here to get into this right hip. If you want to cradle the baby of your left foot and roll out. Again, this backward is right here might bother your back. So just watch that. And you'll just go back and forth a couple directions. Looking to wake up this right glute. And then we're going to come back to this number 4. The fingertips will face you. On an inhale, you're just going to gently move up. So again, try not to get stuck in the sinking of your feet here. Lift the hips even, feel the hip flex or stretch. And move that right knee down towards your mat. Scrub your left heel down strongly. Feel that. Breathe. And then right foot meets left foot. You're back in this reverse tabletop. Make space for your bum. Take your hands out a little wider. Take an inhale, feel the belly. Exhale, slowly round. Pull the hips back. Inhale. So the bum is hovering. This is core. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Arms stay straight the whole time. Exhale. One more inhale. Pause on the exhale. And then your seat comes down. Reach the arms up. And just make your way tabletop position. I'm going to spin back around because I usually face this way. I don't want to confuse myself. So inhale, open up the cow. Exhale, round. So press the feet down, really move the hip bones back. And make this a dynamic cow and cat. You can stay, of course, with your hips stacking. Sometimes it's nice to pull back, feel sensation at the back and the glutes. One more time, inhale and exhale. Go ahead and take your hands out again, bring forward, tuck the toes under, and make your way slowly to our first downward facing dog. Give a generous bend in the right knee. Couple breaths. One that you pause and lift the sit bones higher, and then slowly shift to left knee. So as you do this, maybe with your breath or just pedaling to a rhythm of your choice, I just want you to feel the stretching. I want you to feel the breath moving from the bottoms of the hands, up the arms. And give your shoulders a shrug and an unshrug. We're going to end up in bear pose. So give your knees a generous bend and your sit bones a generous reach back. Feel the deep navel lift up. Feel the spine stretching. Your fingers are light. There's a gentle cupping of your palms. All right, we're just going to swivel the knees in bear pose to the right. And then you're going to straighten out your right leg. Come back to this bear pose and straighten out your left leg. And 2 more like that. Keep the knees facing right, straighten out the right leg. Your chest is just right towards your left leg. Bend both, straighten out the left. One more time. So just try to keep your upper body in downward facing dog position. Bend both, straighten left. We're going to pivot to wide-footed dog and crawl the hands back. So your feet align with the edges of your mat. Take your time crawling back, especially if your back is tweaky. End up in this squat. I want you to take the elbows inside your thighs and push that way. So you're just going to open gently through these thighs. Your palms can open, they can be at the heart. Your spine is long, however, so think more about cobra than rounding into cat. So just the gentle pressure of elbows pushing into the inner thighs, if the inner thighs are trying to squeeze closed. You're going to feel that stretch of your thighs. Give yourself a gentle forward fold and a deep bend and a rise up. Keep those feet super wide. Exhale, take your right hand down, side stretch. Just bend a few breaths here. Feel the stretch from the baby left toe to the baby pinky finger. Reach up and then go the other side. So I'm not asking you to create a back bend, I'm asking you to create a side bend. So it's different. So just feel the side body opening. One more breath here, and then reach on up. Do a deep bend in the knees, fold on down, and crawl up to the top of a push-up, plank pose. You're going to organize your hands under your shoulders and move your feet back to hips distance. Right, rock a little forward, a little back. Feel the weight of yourself come to the fingertips. Feel the Achilles and the soleus and the calf stretch. And just again, a little rock, a little back. Come to your most forward position on the tippy toes and the fingertips. Keep your spine long, your core engaged, and lower your knees slowly so the head doesn't move, the back doesn't dip. Straighten out the legs. One more time, knees tap, the spine and the core are super strong. Inhale, straighten out the legs. Exhale, lower the knees, start to put a bend in the elbows, flatten out the tops of the feet, and lower down. Cobra, we'll take 3. Start with your fingers outside your upper ribs and energetically scrub your palms forward like you're stretching your mat on your tapping forward. Exhale, lower down. Keep your hands where they are, but this time when you lift up, energetically stretch your mat back. And see what feels better for your back. So when you come up for this 3rd time, you're either energetically scrubbing palms forward or back with the elbows under. And then you'll stay here at the option to flip the feet or the hands. Shove the chin down slightly. Move your breath all around. Right? Notice if it's just kind of stuck in your throat. Move it through the whole length of your forward your side here this morning. Tuck your toes under. We're going to come back to table. And go ahead and come through cat and cow. Maybe this time you want to shake side to side. So move 2 more. But only you know where you'd like to feel more, where you don't need to feel as much, because it's good already. Don't forget to even breathe there, though. Right? Don't only pay attention to the easy part. All right. Take your hands and hand grip forward, tuck your toes under, come back to downward face, put a bend in your left knee. Try to stretch those sit bones higher. Pay attention to your right quad. Make sure it's lifting the right knee cap, it's engaged. And right knee down. And you can continue pedaling the feet or perhaps stay a little stiller here, more still. Index fingers moving forward, thumbs facing each other. Come back to bear pose, stretch the heart to the thighs, and keep the upper body as it is. Swivel the knees to the left now. And go ahead and straighten out your left leg. So pressing equal weight under both hands. Straighten out the right leg. So we're going to do that again. Bend into this bear pose, and then straighten out the left. Bend both, straighten out the right. One more time, bend both, straighten out the left. The shoulders are soft away from your ears. And then swivel to this wide dog again, and then hands crawl back to the feet. I'm going to come back to this wide squat. This time the forearms will rest on the thighs. So I'm trying to push my thighs up to my forearms, and I'm pressing my forearms down to my thighs. You're going to feel the quads turn on. So just do that. So press down those forearms. Feel how that turns on your belly as well. And then try to feel like you're lifting your legs off the mat towards your arms. Shoulders are soft. Give yourself a nice exhale, deep forward fold. And this time we're going to stay on the ground. You're going to bend your right knee. You might need a block under your right hand at home or not. Reach the left hand high to the sky. So lean to the right. Stretch underneath the belly, underneath the throat. One more breath. Switch side. Hand in front of the left foot. Knee stays bent and tracking to the baby toe side. Reach higher, stretch more. Go ahead and come on down. Meet me in plank pose. Stay wide with your feet. Keep your right hand under your shoulder and spin to a supported wide side plank. Circle this top arm 2 times each direction, making sure the right shoulder's over your wrist. Left arm high overhead. Feel that beautiful rainbow shape. And then just switch sides. You stay wide. The left hand presses down. Start to circle. And switch. End up with this rainbow shape. Right arm reaching overhead. Right hip maybe a little smidge higher. Plank pose, feet hips distance. Keep the spine long. Keep the head still. Bend the knees. Don't move anything else. Straighten out. And then one more time, knees, chest, chin, all the way down. This time, take your palms down and back. And again, first time, feel like you're moving your fingertips back behind you as you stretch up. So again, you're stretching your mat towards your feet. This time, you have to right ear down. And when you lift up, energetically scrub the hands towards you. It'll feel different in your shoulders, different in your upper body. Lower the left ear down. And then you decide fingertips scrub back and down or forward, or they float. Squeeze the glutes. And again, move your breath all the way through this shape. So we're going to be in down dog. If you have a tweaky back and you want to grab your block, you can put it between your upper thigh and your dog. 5 breaths here. I'm just going to take a peek at who I can see. Oh, really? No one except. Hi. Okay. That's totally cool. All right. So if you've got a brick between your thighs or not, you're energetically moving your thighs, internally rotating outside. So it's like you're pushing a block through your thighs. You're lifting your sit bones higher. And if you have the block, gently take it away from your thighs. And float the right leg up. That's a big, long float. Give it a pause, move the chest to the thigh, and dial the right heel to the sky. Squeeze your right glute. We're coming right knee, right shoulder. Spine stays long. Inhale, slowly backing up. Right knee, right shoulder. Press to the fingertips. Inhale, backing up. Knee to chest at the foot between the hands. And come to long pyramid. Move this one around. Round the spine, tuck the chin. And then settle with the sit bone directly behind the heel. So not up to the right and not too far under to the left. Come to runner's lunge, but dip the left knee towards the mat. Don't let it touch. And then exhale. Try to keep the right rib cage glued to your right thigh. So this is an exhale. Inhale, come to Anjali, left foot, left shin, lands on the mat. Reach the arms up to the sky. And just kind of wiggle the left side, wiggle the right side. Perhaps stay in 2 90-degree angles if shifting forward bothers your back. We'll take the arms forward and then out. And then reach them up. And then forward and out. And then reach them up. Forward and out. Stay out and then just spin to the right. Keep those palms pressing down on 2 imaginary posts. Reach them up, stay in this twist. Stay in the twist, reach them out. 2 more. Breathe. Right knee tracks up and to the right. Pull in gently through your core. And from here, we're going to come easy twist. Just reach the left hand down. Right arm's already extended. We can just circle a couple of times into the shoulder. Since the weather's turned colder, I've really been enjoying a lot of shoulder stuff. And then we're going to transfer to wide monkey twist with the right hand down. And then go ahead and take a half bind here. So move under the left shoulder, stretch the head forward, lean a little weight to your toes or heels. Reach the left hand high and then switch sides. So this big, beautiful stretch up. Take that half wrap. Right, even out the hips without making the left hip too aggressively cranked up. Right hand down, inhale, lift up. Come to runner's lunge, we get to plank. All right, knees touching or halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Slowly make your way to your back bend using core, downward facing dog. Breathe and breathe. Right, slowly flow your left leg. You'll squeeze the glute. You'll pay attention to your right quad as well. Hug the upper arms towards each other. Slowly draw the right knee to the right shoulder. Inhale, back it up. If you do this slowly enough, you'll feel a juicy stretch for your right glute as well. Left knee towards center. Anjali. All right, first time here. Start to lengthen the right side, lengthen the left side. Keep the hips hugging in, both glutes active. And inhale here. Exhale, take the hands forward, out, and then up. I'm just reaching the hands forward, out, and up. That's all. Reach them forward. Now keep them out. And just spin to your left. Now stay in twist, reach the arms up. Exhale. So glue the right shin down. Dig down to the left heel. One more time. Stay in this twist. And then from here, the right arm goes forward under the shoulder, left hand already extended. Easy twist and just circle a couple of times, each direction. We're going to end up in posterior twist with the left hand down. And this time, just take the right hand out to the side, like someone's pulling your right hand. But I want you to shift your left hip away from this right hand. So there's this beautiful stretch across your QL, your left glute. So shift your hip to the left, reach the hand to the right. And then switch. Right hand down, left arm out to the side, switch your hip to the right. Like someone's pulling on your right hip. If I was in class, I would be. And then generously reaching this left arm to the left. Lower down, inhale, gently forward, fold, exhale. Just let your forearms reach towards the mat or touch the mat. Shift weight a little forward and back. Inner upper thighs come towards each other. And come to runner's lunge. And then come to long pyramid. I knew I forgot something. Here it is now. So dip down, hover, lift the heart. Try to keep your left rib cage attached to the spine. One more time. And then from here, you'll come to plank pose. All right, I won't forget that next time we go. So inhale, open, exhale, dog. With our breath, we'll just change the legs a little bit. So float slowly right leg up, and then this time we're going to cross it to the left armpit or tricep, back it up. That twist, a lot of people tend to bend the right arm. Keep both arms straight. You're still in plank. And then knee comes through. Here's this long pyramid. Bend and hover. And just one more time. All the way down, Anjane. So don't just throw your arms up, breathe the arms up, and then take them down and out. And then just up. One more time, down and out. Keep them out. On the exhale, spin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, up. Stay in that twist. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Reach forward, reach up. Breathe here. Don't circle, just reach. And then right away, just right hand down, left arm up, and then forward. This time, reach like I'm shaking your hand, upper arm next to your ear. And then still kind of move your hips to the right and then lower down. You can always put your hand under a block. Little shift of hips to left as you reach this arm forward like I'm trying to shake your hand. Lower down, inhale. Back to runner's lunge, exhale. Plank or one leg plank. Breathing in the whole time. Breathing out. All right, left leg float. Squeeze the glute. Underneath to the right. Again, don't make this mistake of going cattywampus. I call this cattywampus. My back is dipped, my head is dipped, my elbows bent. Straighten out, use your core. One more time, cross it under. Come to that Anjane. Here's our long pyramid, I didn't forget it. And then lower dip, lift up. One more time. All the way down to Anjane, arms lift up. Take them down and out. Reach them up, take them down, keep them out, exhale, spin, inhale, reach. One more. Easy twist, reach and just keep this left hand reaching higher. Hips hug towards each other. Last time, wide twist. This time, right arm to the right, underneath to the left, and pull onto the shin. Gentle twist, so both elbows maybe bend. Move your right arch away from the mat, right hips to the right, and then switch. Left hand down, right arm down, left hand outside the shin. Gently pull, maybe both elbows bend, but move those hips to the left. Belly stays firm. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, runners, one leg plank or both feet down. Downward facing dog. Total reset here. You are welcome to go to child's pose. Of course you are. We're going to end up in child's pose anyway. If you're in dog, Feel your spine elongate. Again, you're spinning your hands in two opposite directions. So the upper arms hug in your dog. Make sure that your shoulders are out of your ears. All right, looks good. And again, if you're staying in dog and you want to put a brick between your thighs, go for it. We're all going to meet in child's pose. If your back is tweaky, do this with your thighs closer together. If your back is healthy, knees wide, we're just going to take a crawl to the right. We're going to come up to hands and knees, just with left hand and the knees as you reach the right arm up to the sky, gentle twist. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach out. So you're standing on the shin, the left arm is crossed over to the right, it stays there. One more time, inhale, lift up. Now cross this right arm over the left, there's an X shape, and you're just gonna lay down chin or forehead on this X shape. So hands are crossed. Now your right hand's already over to the left, you're just gonna have your left arm to meet it in a side stretch. Feel the right side of the page opening. Keep your right hand pressing down. You're going to float to the shins and reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, reach it maybe a little farther to the left. Inhale, lift up. Last time, exhale. Inhale, lift up, and on the exhale, the left arm will make that X in front of the right. And it's going to feel like puppy pose. If that's too much, take your forehead down. Right? You can stretch the throat, great. Sit bones back toward heels. So we're just going to take our hands back to our legs, tuck the toes under, gentle forward fold, grab your brick between your thighs as you stay in forward fold. Anytime you need to support your back. Shift a little side to side, bend into the knees, reach the arms out to the side and up. Left elbow will bend, side stretch here with the right arm grabbing it. Option to keep the feet down or float the left leg out to the left. Breathe as you balance. And just switch your sides, arms reach up, inhale, bend the right arm, lift up to the quad as you press one or both feet down or float the right. Separate your teeth. All right, we're gonna go slow sunny. Inhale, exhale. So we're reversing our sunshine. Inhale, lengthen, right hand crawls to plank, left hand follows till we get to the top of that push-up. Breath in, breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, exhale, right hand crawls. Use your core. Heels will sink, arms will rise. Exhale completely all the way down. Lengthen, left hand, right hand till we get to the top of that push-up. You'll pause, organize, lower on an exhale. With opposite feet, if you can remember, you have an inhale. The exhale, you crawl your left hand back. Bend into your knees, sink, rise up. You have two more. The right hand does the crawling on the side first. And if you've got a super long exhale, you can keep at it all the way through chaturanga. And then take your inhale and your back bend. Allow the exhale to turn on your core. Legs can be straight or bend your knees if your back is tweaky on the way back and the way up. Last time through reverse sunny. Left hand. Keep exhaling if you can, or take a pause, then lower on one. Always inhale for your back bend. Exhale for your dog. Stay here, breathe. Notice the texture of your breath. Always check in. Anywhere you need to send it, just do it with love and gratitude for the noticing. Slowly float the right leg up. We'll bend the knees, stack the hip, and we're going to keep this 90-degree shape of the bend. We're going to draw this knee under. Keep the 90-degree bend, so don't just throw your leg out to the side. Bend to the right shoulder. Now stay here. Wipe it to the left. Wipe it to the right. Wipe it to the left. Sit down, wide leg, Janu Sirsasana variation. So my left hand is on my left foot. You could put a block here if you need it, making a side stretch. So you can keep your left hand on your foot, or you can draw it across you to externally rotate your right thigh. That was a little seated surprise. All right, we're coming to core plank. The hands go in front of this right shin. You're going to hug the right knee up, Pause. Slowly lift. Open up, warrior two. All right, we're going to keep the legs. Make sure you're taking up space on your mat. Your navel's lifting up towards your heart. We're just going to move the arms. Lift. Exhale. We're going to spend a long time on this right side. So conserve your energy. All right, arms and legs meet each other. They both straighten out. Just dig down to that right heel. Feel your back lengthen. Feel your core engage. Okay, now triangle pose. Slowly go down. Soft bend of the knee. Lift up to reverse. Slowly go down. If this bothers you back, you need to stay in triangle pose. One more time. All right, come back to warrior two. Pause. Reverse your warrior this time. Back to two. Reverse. So breathe. This is your opportunity. Really feel that mind, body, spirit connection. Come to supported side angle. Back to warrior two. So you get the idea now. We're just moving with our breath. Not necessarily holding poses yet. All right, from here, step up to chair pose. Left foot meets right foot. Might have gotten there in a nice way. Might not have looked so pretty. Make sure your toes are light. Your heels are heavy. Arms will reach up. And we're going to lift the left knee high to crane and then take the left leg out, flying pigeon. Lift the left knee high to crane. Left leg out, flying pigeon. One more time. Inhale, left knee up for crane. Exhale, flying pigeon. Come to the left knee high to crane. Lower it. Move your right knee up. Now here's our hold in flying pigeon. Take the hands out or take the forearms to the top of your right thigh and the ankle inside of your left foot. And again, you're pressing down, but you're trying to prevent your leg from coming up. So here's your outer hip stretch on the leg we've been working. Come back to chair pose. Put a block between your thighs if you need it. We're going to take the hands parallel to each other, arm up. Okay, and then the hands are going to go down behind you, palms down. Now keep the palms down so when it comes up, there's an inhale rotation of shoulders. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. We're going to change this. Exhale, palms up. And then again, keep that shape. And then all the way up to the sky, slowly, all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees. Indian dog. If you like to jump back, make a little ball and land in chaturanga. All right, slowly. Float left leg, bend and stack. Keep the shape of the knee, the bend of the leg, as you swing it out and under to the right. Back up and open. Out to the left. Stay here. Wipe it to the right. Wipe it to the left. Wipe it to the right. Wipe it to the left. Wipe it to the right and take a seat in Janu wide. Hand to foot, side stretch. You can put a block. Meg, this is for you. Right rib cage, right on your thigh. Feel that, how it lengthens. Everybody can do that, whether you have a tricky back or not. Okay, we're meeting in core plank. You can take your hands down and forward. Take your time to curl and round. Feel the back stretch, the belly working. Inhale, lift. Warrior two step. Take up your space on your mat. Inhale, just the arms. So feel your beautiful left glute, your left heel digging down. This is the pace of your breath the whole time. Now the left leg will straighten the same arms. Inhale. Exhale. I love connecting my arms and my legs moving, my core engaging. Now we're just going to tip to triangle. Soft bend the left knee if you need it, reverse it. And again, tip over this left hip joint. Like your little teapot. Tip me over, don't pour me out. Come back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to two. So you're back in this left side. You're back in this left glute. Your toes are light. Come into the supported side angle. Back to 2. 2 more. Slow down, land lightly on this left forearm. Come back to warrior 2, see where you're going. You're stepping right foot up to meet left foot to chair pose. Arms reach up. Now we're gonna come down as the right knee comes up. We're gonna cross the ankle and float the arms out. Then the arms will come up to crane with the knee and then out. One more time, inhale. Flying pigeon as you breathe. Come back to chair pose. Left knee comes up, hold your flying pigeon. If you liked this variation of forearms on your leg and your leg is trying to lift up into your forearms, when you do that isometric compression stuff, it lengthens the core, strengthens the back, turns on your leg lines. Okay, chair pose yoga, lock between your thighs if you need it, palms face each other, Ardha, spine stays long. Palms face down, and then they face back, and then palms face up, all the way up, all the way down. Lengthen, that upper float your way back. You can always just go to dog and then plank chaturanga. That reversal is sometimes really nice for shoulders. Either way, you need an Adho Mukha. Okay, right leg up, bend and stack. Opportunity here to stay, or shoulders over the wrist if you want a back bend. Go slowly. Lift underneath the sacrum. In fact, if your back is tweaky, take the back of your right palm to your sacrum and support it. Slowly, keep that shape of the knee bent. Swing it to the left. Keep it up, open, and bend. Swing it to the right, stay. Wiper. To the right. To the left, take your seat. This time, arms over. And then we're going to go jab, dancer, right hand down and press the hips. Okay, 2 more like that. So the foot goes flexed. Maybe you reach for it. Right hand under the shoulder. Come up to the knees and the foot, jab, dancer. 1 more time. Exhale. Up to jab, dancer. Left arm over. Core plank, you know the round it. Inhale, lift it. Warrior 2, step it forward. 1 time the arms will go up. 1 time the leg matches the arm. Triangle. Reverse. Back to 2. Reverse. Supported side angle, we stay here. Explore your side angle. You can take your hand down. You can do whatever you want. You can pathfind and float. Just make sure you're using your right heel, your right glute, and your breath. Come back to 2. We step to chair. Okay, inhale, left knee up. Exhale, fly your pigeons. Take your hands to the heart this time. 1 more time. Inhale to crane. Exhale, fly your pigeon. Inhale up to crane. Exhale, hands to heart. Right knee comes up. Pause, both post, eagle wrap, right side. Right arm under. Breathe. The dismount will be different on this side. So maybe this will feel better for you. You're obviously squeezing your inner thighs, but if you move your knees in opposite directions, it will also squeeze your inner thighs. Okay, if you can, we're going to keep your eagle arms. We're going to float to either straight leg with our left or bend knee with our left, warrior 3. If your back is tweaky, I highly recommend you stay bent with the knee. Okay, we're meeting in runner's lunge. The left leg will float. You'll bend and you'll stack. You'll stay here, or you'll slowly flip your dog. Again, if you need help, your back left hand pushes up to your sacrum. Soften through your throat. My heater's working. Up and over. Keep the shape of that bent knee. Slowly draw under to the right. Shape of that bent knee. Slowly to the left. Stay here. Windshield wiper to the right. To the left. To the right, take your seat, right toes to the ceiling, hand to the foot possibly. Left hand under the shoulder, fingertips face out, jab, dancer, hips stretch. Back down we go. Hamstring. Up and open, circle the arm, back down, last time. Jazz dancer, stay upright. Hand comes forward, core plank, adjust your right toes, lift, back and up, warrior two. Keep the legs, lift the arms, inhale. Left leg will straighten. Tip over to Trikonasana. Come up to reverse triangle. Back to warrior two. And then reverse your warrior. And now we're going to stay supported side angle. So explore your way in, stay up, go down. We don't want to be rounded in our upper back. So that way squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other and your rib cage moving in towards each other. Slowly back to two. Step forward to chair, hands go to the heart. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, flying pigeon, hands to heart. And again. Hands to heart. Reach up. Left knee, elbows bend, eagle, wrap your left thigh over. Eagle, wrap your left arm under. And just breathe. So again, if it was helpful to take the knees away from each other, go there. And get a little lower. The unwind is warrior three variation of your choice with your right knee straight or bent. Try to keep it eagle line. Soften your face. Meeting in runner's lunge. One leg dog. Warrior one, step it forward. Round down, lift up. All right. Take your arms out, straighten out your right leg. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten out. Now rebend and twist to the right. Take exalted. Open to two. Now hold your reverse. You want to bend your top elbow. Would you like the hand of the tricep? Whatever enhances your side stretch. Go for that without letting your knee fall in. So make sure track's open to the right. Reverse triangle. Trikonasana to hold. So the arm can go up or over, one or both. But again, explore the gentle spiral of heart to sky. You're lifting your quads. Shoulders are soft. Then we're going to tick-tock. We're going to go reverse triangle, half moon. In, bend, reach, reverse triangle. Two more. Take your time. Hand goes under the shoulder. You bend before you take the pose. One more time. Now we're going to stay in half moon. So explore moving in all directions. We're staying forward. You're going to bend your right knee. You're going to come to chair pose. Then they're going to take the hands to the heart. We're going to come to a twist. If your back is super tweaky, block between your thighs, wide arms stay, or go to a gentle squat where you could still take the elbow outside the thigh. It's a great variation. Or just take your variation of twisted chair. Do the other side next time. Come to chair. Take the left knee up. Full warrior three. Left leg back. Come on up. We'll do that on the other side. Right knee up. Tip over warrior three. Squeeze your right glute. Shift your left toe. Now stay on this left leg. One more breath. Put a soft bend in it to come to runners. Left leg back and up. Warrior one, step it forward. Round down, lift up. So organize here. You're using your left heel. Exhale, straighten the hands, go out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep your hands here. We bend. Turn to the left. Exalted. Enough just to reach one hand down and one hand up. If you have a healthy back and a desire for that, then go for it. Warrior two. Now hold your reverse warrior. Whatever arm variation you took that enhances your left side. Reverse triangle. Now hold your triangle. Reach down and up. Maybe one or both arms goes over. Okay, we're going to tick-tock. We're going to come through reverse triangle. Go slowly here. If you don't like this, stay. You'll meet us in half moon. Bend, reach back. Big breath in, stretch. Big breath out, float. You're using your left quad, your left glute. If you took Melissa's class yesterday, you might not like this. All right, hold your warrior, your half moon, sorry. Breathe in, breathe out. Any variations, we're staying forward, 2 more breaths. Bend your left to reach your right foot down, come to chair pose slowly. Hands to heart. Take your variation of twisted chair with your right elbow hooking if possible. Breathe. Slowly rise, your right knee will follow. We'll take warrior 3 variation again. Maybe you want to float your arms out. Come on back to crane. Same thing on the left. Just lift it up, fly it out. We're staying at the top of our mat. Our left toes will lead our right toes. Hands to heart. Close your eyes. Breathe. Hands down, Tadasana, Surya Namaskar A. We're leading downward facing dog. Take your time. If you like that reverse variation, you go dog to plank. Breathing in. Shift to plank. I always lower my knees to get to forearm plank. That's where we're going. Wrap your fingertips around the base of your arms. Put a block between your upper thighs or under your chest. If you ever are fearful, or your hips, of dipping them. That reaching forward. Look at your quads. See them engaging. Maybe move your feet back another inch or 2. This is also helpful sometimes. If you look down and bring your big toes to touch, and then take your toes out so only the ball mount of your left toes and your heels are engaged. So it's like compost prep foot position. For me, that spreads my back out really nicely. So you decide how that feels. Feel straight back or not. I'm just checking my time. Oh, goodness. 5 more breaths. I'm kidding. We're fine. Breathe, breathe. All right. Sphinx pose. Slowly lower. Okay. So just kind of shake out your tailbone. We're going to come to slumber party pose. So Sphinx pose, the heart lifts to the gate of the shoulders. The sacrum, it's anchored. So either your tailbone is pointing towards your heels, you're going to feel your belly lift a little more, or you're moving your tailbone slightly towards the ceiling to slack it out. For me, that jumps into my back, but sometimes it might feel better for some. So play with that pelvic mutation. And then start to point your tailbone down towards your left heel as you slide your right knee out to your shoulder. So you can already feel this is an outer hip stretch. We're going to take this into a twist before something else. So the right arm will go forward, left arm goes under. Slowly, so slowly, come all the way to a T shape with your arms, and your right shoulder is on your floor space. So your left side body is still on your mat. Now breathe. At home, you can take your left hand to the top of your right thigh, kind of lengthen. You'll feel a stretch on that right rib cage. Feels so good. Come on back to slumber party pose. So the right knee stays up to the right shoulder. A little surprise. We'll push into the hands, and we're going to slide to pigeon. There we go. All right. So come on down. Put a block underneath your right sit bone if you need it. And if you're pretty close to having that sit bone down, but it's not quite, you can make a fist with your right hand and then take it and sit on it. So what that does for me when I do that, it also helps me hug my upper arm to my outer thigh, and it softens my right shoulder. So that's a really great, again, isometric precession, leg pushing into arm pushing into leg. So that spreads out my back in a really delicious way as I stay in pigeon. So just play with that. A few more breaths here. Come on back. We're going to need a plank pose through vinyasa, chaturanga if you want to, up dog to down dog. Still need a plank and we'll still go to sphinx pose. You can just lower one arm at a time and lower down and slide up. And then slide your left knee to the shoulder. Give yourself a chance to press that right foot down, feel the outer hip stretch. Move your left arm forward to make space for the right arm to slide under. And then come over so slowly so you can really feel the going down of your left back shoulder. And then right hand can go to the thigh, pressing it gently to stretch to the left side. A bunch of deep breaths here. And again, explore where your breath is really needed. Find it there. Come on, slowly back. The left knee stays hiked up to that elbow. And then we push into the hands to slide to pigeon. So just like that windshield wiper we did earlier. It was helpful to take your left fist and soften that left shoulder. Do that. Just breathe. We're going to end how we started. So you're slowly going to come up. You're going to keep your left knee bent. Then you're going to slide your right leg forward for Janu Sirsasana A. At this point, you might want to lift up your seat and take it back behind you. All right. Take the outside of this left arm and again, press it back so you can feel the twist. Stay in the twist. Right hand goes behind you, close or not. Move that right shoulder open. Keep this left arm pressing against this leg. And then reach the right arm up until lean over. Again, block between your rib cage and your thigh is essential if you need that support. You're still going to get the length in the hamstring, but I still want you to use just this little pressure on the shin, not the knee, and moving this leg back. Slowly come up, move your right foot to bend, take that number 4 position, and then scoot maybe a little closer. That's just another hip stretch. And you can stay here gently rocking side to side again. Don't shrug the shoulders, open the heart, or you can grab the crook of the elbow and really go for some big, generous, gravel reducing hip rolling. You can just feel all that stuff like, wow, thank you so much for noticing. And then we're going to end up with the left ankle back over. And that reverse table, fingertips will face you. Feels so good. Maybe the head has space to go back. That's a big maybe. Your heart is open, your hips are even, your right foot is engaged. Here comes your left foot. Inhale, hands separate. Exhale, slide. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, bum goes down, left leg forward, right foot snuggles into the upper thigh, hand against the underneath of your right shin, take the twist first. So just reach back, keep the collarbones wide, so sit bones are grounded. Keep this right arm pressing against the right shin and start to come over this left leg. Again, block might be helpful here. You know you. Keep pressing gently against that right wrist to the right shin. Slowly lift up, come to that number 4 seated position. Right ankle is all the way over the thigh. Don't make the mistake of sickling the foot. And then close the distance between left sit bone and left heel. So you feel good here, rocking back and forth. Or taking the crook of the elbow, and you're going to have to move your left foot back out a little bit to do this rolling stuff. But again, watch your back, especially in the backward motion right here. It might be just enough and just fine to go side to side. And we're going to meet in that reverse number 4 table position. Fingertips face you, they're under your shoulders. Lift up, open up. This is one of our back bends, right? We'll have time for one more soon. Right, foot meets left. You can stay here or take reverse plank. You decide. We're not doing any hip shooting through, so stay in reverse hip or reverse plank and then lower your bum down. And then lower yourself down for bridge pose or full wheel. Palms will open. Take your time. Block between your thighs is also really nice for tricky backs, or you can always stay in low, medium, or high supported bridge. Just for you. Just slow down the breath. You're in bridge pose and you have yet to snuggle your shoulders underneath you. If that's something that you desire, go there. We're all going to meet down one vertebra at a time. We'll take one wide twist. Feet are wide. Keep your arms long and just let your knees go to the right. And then go to the left. And then we'll come with the knees hugging in. And you can find candlestick pose, shoulder stand, or happy baby, whatever final posture you might want to take or try. If you go to plow pose, you must end with fish pose for the counter pose. You're with me in happy baby, you can straddle one leg out. Breathing in and out. We've been in plow, go to fish. We're all going to meet with the right knee hugging in for one more opportunity to circle into the hip joint, into the back point of slumber, and the big QL muscle above your right glute, and just reverse that circle. And stretch the right leg long on your mat. If you're still working on something, please do. And then just circle. Feel the stretch not only to the left glute, but above that big muscle to the flank stake of your back, if you will. And then one more time, hug both knees in, perhaps round, slowly get a nice stretch for the upper back, the neck. Without rubber banding, just to fully lower the upper body, and then one leg at a time lowers to the mat. And once you get there, before you settle into your Shavasana, do a backstroke with your right arm and lower your right leg down away from the hip, and then take the right arm down, long palm open. Do the backstroke with your left arm, physically pick up your left heel, move it down, even lower, and then left palm down, Shavasana. And then lower your right shoulder down away from your right ear. And do the same thing on the left. Now breathe. Just where you want. We're never going to be 100% ready, and it's never going to be just the right time. But that's the point. It means that every moment is also the right moment. If you want it, you just have to do it. You're never going to be 100% ready, and it's never going to be just the right time. But that's the point. It means that every moment is also the right moment. If you want it, you just have to do it. All this waiting you do for a birthday or holiday or some sort of occasion, every moment can be your moment. each and every moment, you just have to do it. If you want it, go for it. So if you are wanting it and doing it means you're going to stay in Shavasana for the next 30 minutes, you are welcome to do that. If you want to come out with me, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Right? And again, before you come up, when you do that back stroke with your right arm over your head, and then do the back stroke with the left arm over your head, perhaps wiggle the right side longer and the left side longer. So again, take time to wake up. And then I'm going to keep my arm extended, my left one, so I can face you, but you can keep your right arm extended. So I'm going to come to the side and then come to fetal posture from the ground, from the side. Again, if backs are having a problem, that's a really good way to get into fetal posture. And then slowly make your way to a seat. If you had an intention that you set, recall it here. If you want to create a new one, again, this is the right moment. To the third eye, Om Shanti Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming back to the mat on Saturday at 8 or grabbing the video later whenever you do. It's always so nice to see you. Thank you. Have a good day.